Hello, high school and eighth grade band families. This is the sixth edition of our weekly video announcements. For this week, I'm combining together the high school and eighth grade bands because we're getting ready to do that for the 2020 and 2021 school year. So I'm sending out a letter in addition to our newsletter to all of our eighth grade and high school band families that has information needed for our next school year. So I'm combining together our video announcements to do that. So one of the items that you're going to see in this second email from me, the one that has Bandcamp items and trip items, is a Bandcamp letter. And the letter talks about our Bandcamp experience, which happens at the high school. It's our chance for students to learn marching techniques, drill formations, music, parade marching, all the things that they need to know for the school year. Students are expected to take part in that if they're taking part in the high school class. And new for this year, we have a physical education waiver. There's information about that in the email. And that also, Bandcamp is a required part of that for students who'd like to take advantage of the PE waiver. In addition to information about our band camp, which again does actually take place at the high school, is only a day camp activity. There's also information about our season. We have evening rehearsals that we use every week to practice with our drill team. We also have our performance schedule for the year. So please put those dates on your calendar and save them. Again, marching band is only what we do for the fall portion of our academic school year. For the rest of the 3/4 of our school year, we are in concert band mode for the rest of that time. But you are also going to have, in addition to this letter, a digital copy of the signature page for this letter. As you get to the end of the letter, you will notice there is a signature page. Instead of filling that out, please use the Google form that is linked in your letter. That's our new way of collecting that for this year. I am asking that all families, even those of students who may not be participating in band next year, to please fill that out to help me plan for our roster for next year. In addition to our Bandcamp letter, I have information coming up for our Orlando trip, and I'm actually wearing, over here, I'm wearing the t-shirt that we made for our last Orlando trip that was 4 years ago. So I'm really excited for the prospect of taking our students on a performance tour. I know that Miss Stevens and Mrs. McKenzie and I have been working really hard to plan and put this trip together for our students. And this letter is in the email to give you guys lots of time to think about it and plan for it. We are not going to be collecting any funds for it until the fall. That's going to be happening in September, and we're going to be making that decision with partnership from the Beechwood Schools Administration. So whereas we know that there's some uncertainty going on in the world right now, we are planning for that. We're building that in. We're taking a very cautious approach. However, we are very excited about the trip that we have put together for our students, and given the opportunity to take that trip, which we're still planning to do, we're really excited about it. You can even see there's a Disney castle on the back of this trip, or the back of this shirt, and we'll make a similar shirt with a new design for the students who are taking part in the new Orlando trip in 2021. So please check out that letter. There is a form we're asking students to return for that, and that is if you are interested in taking part in the need-based scholarship. This is a new program that we're launching with the BBB, and it's really important for us to know everybody who is interested in taking part in that scholarship, and that helps us plan over the summer, and we'll be sharing more information with that once we have an idea of how many families are interested in taking part. So if you would like to take part in that program and apply for it, please use this time before May 15th to submit your information for that. Again, the information for that scholarship is in the back of the Orlando letter. The link for the document to apply for that is in the email at the top. For students who are new to our band program for next year, the last link on there that's really important is ordering uniform apparel. Some of the uniform that we wear for the marching band performances on our mostly Friday evenings is provided by the school, and that is an outer jacket, the band pants themselves, and we have hats that we wear and little things that go on the wrist that are called gauntlets. Those are provided by the school, but the items that students wear underneath that and some of the other items that they wear with that are things that students provide. T-shirts, polo shirts, shorts, drawstring bags with our logo on them to bring items to the performances for them to keep their music and maybe phones and things safe. Those are things that students provide and families need to purchase as a part of our marching band season. An order form is linked in our letter. Please fill that out also by May 15th. We are not going to be collecting any funds for that until band camp. So we'll collect those along with the band camp fee at band camp itself. But we do need to know the numbers of items so that we can submit those orders to our supplier to have them made for us. So please, again, before May 15th, please fill out this form to let us know what sizes your student going to need for the items. For football player families, there is an alternate list of items to order that acknowledges that football players do not wear our uniform if they are part of the performing group on Friday nights. So please keep that in mind. Last thing coming up here is I know that many of our students are busy in Beechwood, and I really like that about our school district. We have many opportunities for students to be involved in many different activities. And it's really important to me that marching band is something that fits those schedules. And so as you're looking at our schedule of performances, you're looking at our schedule of practices, keep in mind, please, that there is some flexibility built into what we do, more for the practices, but anybody participating in a sport in the fall, we can make that work. We can build that around your practice and your game schedule. Those who are playing football, I've got a great relationship with the football team in terms of making sure that students can do both of those things and keep it manageable. So if you're planning on participating in a sport, don't worry, you're going to be in good company. There are many athletes in fall sports who are also in the band. So if you have any questions about how that works, I'm glad to answer those. Please send me an email, and I'll be glad to talk you through the way that we flex all these things around our fall sports schedules. So enjoy your Tone Savvy this week. Keep in touch. Visit my office hours. And until I can see you all in person, I will see you online.